What's going on, guys? Back with another Wizards video. Now, the Washington Wizards are finally going to be playing a basketball game again on Sunday against the San Antonio Spurs. Now, the last 6 games have been postponed. They were going to play against the Bucks, but Bradley Beal had some pushback and the whole Wizards team had some pushback. It was a lot of days off and with barely a full squad. Bradley Beal said himself it was a recipe for injury. The NBA listed. They postponed that game. But we finally got Wizards basketball on Sunday. So, it's a lot that's going on with the Wizards. It's crazy. All of this protocol stuff. It's still a decent amount of guys that's not playing. It's some guys that's hurt. So, the Wizards have Denny Avdia, Davis Bertans, Troy Brown Jr., Rui Hachimura, Ish Smith, and Mo Wagner out due to COVID protocol. And then you have Thomas Bryant out with the injury, obviously. Russell Westbrook, nobody knows if he's going to play yet. And Raul Neto has a groin injury. So as of right now, if Russell Westbrook doesn't play and Neto doesn't play, the only point guard on the team is going to be Cassius Winston. But, I mean, they may just start Bradley Beal at the 1. I don't know. I don't know who you put there. You could have said Troy Brown, but he's out. You could have said Denny, but he's out. So I don't know how that's going to work out. And then obviously you only have one big man in Robin Lopez. And this also led to the move with the Wizards signing Alex Len for a 1-year deal. Now, I don't have any issues with the move. I know it's not an exciting move. But with the circumstances the team is currently going with, you is either going to have Bradley Beal or somebody guarding the center, or, I mean, it was going to be looking real crazy out there. So they had to sign somebody. Alex Len, former Terrapin, played at the University of Maryland. He's had some decent games before. Decent bench guy. And then they also signed Jordan Bell to a 10-day contract. So they got some more big depth. So at least at the center position, they have some serviceable players to play behind Robin Lopez for the moment. But it's crazy. It's a lot going on. They said Russell Westbrook practiced today, but they're unclear on his status for tomorrow. They said Raul Neto did not practice today with a groin injury, and they're uncertain about him. So I get we all miss Wizards basketball no matter how much they piss us off, no matter how bad the team is and can be, but I just want y'all to know that us missing the team may not last very long, because if they start getting blown out, we may want to change the channel. But you got to look at the roster construction right now. It's not a lot to work with right now. At the point guard position is Westbrook and Neto, who's not in COVID, so they're going to be there to play if available, but they're hurt right now. So like I said, Cassius Winston is your only available fully healthy point guard. Your wings, Bradley Beal, Isak Bonga, Garrison Matthews, and Jerome Robinson. And then your bigs, you have Robin Lopez, Anthony Gill, Alex Len, and Jordan Bell. Right there, that's your full, healthy, available squad. Like I said, it will be nice if Russell and Raul can play, but that's no guarantees with Russ coming off the quad and Neto having the groin problem. So it could get ugly. It definitely can get ugly on this road trip. It's just, it's so tough. This season has just been so weird. You have the postponements. You have guys being out for COVID protocol. And I just think that it was such a piss poor job on the NBA's part that they didn't do the Wizards any favor to avoid this from happening to the team and them having to postpone all these games, because how are they going to make... I don't know. Maybe they find a way to make up all these games, and it's just weird. It throws a lot of things out of whack. Everybody kind of knew something was up. You know, you had the Sixers game, and then Steph Curry had got the COVID, and then the Wizards played like the Celtics, and then they got something, then they played the Heat, and then the Heat player got something. It was like a span of like 3 teams that the Wizards played, 3 or 4 teams that the Wizards played, exactly after they played, somebody got put into the COVID safety protocols. So, I don't know. I mean, it should have been something that clicked. That was like something ain't right here. Wizards fans was saying it. Wizards media was saying it. It was weird. And then the inevitable happened. It was an outbreak within the Wizards organization. And it has led to this. 6 games postponed. They haven't played in I don't know how long. But, I mean, it's been real boring. You know, not being able to watch any games. Because it's like if I could put it somewhere. If I can put an analogy to it. It's like the playoffs. You know, but every team is in except for your team. Because every other team is playing basketball except for the Wizards. So it's like watching the playoffs, but every team is involved in it except for your team. And it's like you got to watch every other single team. Everybody else can play. The Wizards can't play. And like I said, the silver lining with that is Russell Westbrook is healthier than what he would have been if the Wizards were to just play the regular games. He's missing less games. He's already practicing. Don't know if he's going to play against the Spurs, but he's going to miss way less games than we all originally thought because of the postponement. So if you want to look at a positive to that, I mean, there's your positive. But other than that, I mean, this season, man, it's just been rough for not just only the Wizards, but for a lot of teams in the NBA in general. I mean, it's just weird. And you could throw the bubble idea out there, but for the regular season, it's tough to have a regular season and have all these grown men and whatnot in bubbles for however many games. I mean, it was just unrealistic. They didn't like it. The players didn't like it. I mean, and it's understandable as to why they did it. So, because of that, you got to deal with postponements. You got to deal with outbreaks. You got to deal with star players missing games because of the protocol, the safety protocol. It's just a lot, man. And it's weird. It's so weird. I just hope soon that, you know, NBA fans can get back in the arenas. Players don't have to miss games due to this. And it's just, I don't know. This season may be like, this season is just so odd with all the big trades that's happening. Then you have the COVID stuff that's happening, and it's wacky. It's really wacky, man. So, but back to the Wizards. I hope that we can get a win. I would be very surprised if we got a win. I would enjoy it if we did. But I expect some sloppiness. I expect some rust. They haven't played in a while. They really haven't been practicing in a while. They've been quarantining by themselves. So it could get ugly. Be prepared for that. But who knows? Maybe the Wizards surprise us. Maybe they surprise us all. And we can come back with a win. And I can review the game tomorrow and be pleasantly surprised. But I'm not expecting a win. It's just looking at what they've gone through. The Spurs have been playing. They're in shape. You know, they got the camaraderie, the chemistry. The Wizards haven't been there. They just started practicing. Guys are going to be coming back off the COVID protocol list individually, they said. So it's not going to be a bulk return. It's going to be periodically. Guys are going to be coming back from the safety protocol and the COVID list and all of that. But, I mean, that's all I got for you guys. I'm going to be back tomorrow with a review. Hopefully, a review of a Wizards win. But I'm just happy that they get to play basketball again. I do. Even though the Wizards do get on my nerves. They annoy me. They agitate me. Sometimes it seems like they don't know how to play basketball at some points. Or they don't, you know, Scott Brooks is going to get on my nerves. It's inevitable. It's bound to happen. I feel like this now. But when the game starts, they probably going to make me even more upset. And I'm going to be like, bro, they might as well just postpone this game as well. But I'd rather them play. I need content. I like talking about my Wizards. I like reviewing my Wizards. You guys like me talking about the Wizards. But that's all I got for you guys today. So, as always, if you enjoyed the content, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments. Leave your thoughts. Let me know your opinions. And without further ado, peace.